Good morning, everyone. So we start today's morning and we start today's reading session. Uh, so yesterday we were reading about how it is important to have the willingness and how to develop it and how it is ultimately our own choice into it. And our affirmations were also based on the similar thing. So we ended yesterday's reading session with that one powerful line. So we'll start today's with the same one. The only thing you ever have any control of is your current thought. So your old thoughts are gone and there is nothing you can do about them except leave out the experiences they caused. Your current thought, the one you are thinking right now, is totally under your control. Now, there is one nice example. If you have a little child who has been allowed to stay up as late as he wishes for a long time, and then you make a decision that you now want this child to go to bed at 8 o'clock every night, what do you think the first night will be like? The child will rebel against this new rule and may kick and scream and do his best to stay out of the bed. If you relent at this time, the child wins and will try to control you forever. However, if you calmly stick to your decision, okay, and firmly insist that this is the new bedtime, and then the rebellion will listen. And then in 2 or 3 nights, the new routine will be established. This happens. And of course, we have, these things with kids that we keep on telling. It is all about new good habits. It is the same thing with your mind. So your mind is like that child. Of course, it will rebel at first. It does not want to be retrained, but you are in control. And if you stay focused and firm, in a very short time, the new way of thinking will be established. And you will feel so good to realize that you are not a helpless victim of your own thoughts, but rather a master of your own mind. So it is your commitment, your choice, your perseverance, and obviously treat it like a child and just keep on telling, keep on doing. So even if you initially you will get lot many resistances, but it is absolutely fine. The key is not to give up. Just keep going. And then ultimately you will see the new way of thinking starts developing. Now, next is about exercise, which is letting go. Now, as you read this, take a deep breath, and as you exhale, allow all the tension to leave your body. So as I'm reading, because this is the exercise, you can do it at your end so that you will get experience of it. So let your scalp and your forehead and your face relax. So it is just like focusing on breathing and letting all your body relax. Now your head does not need to be tense in order for you to read or listen. Now you are listening. So let your tongue and throat, your shoulders relax completely, and you can hold a book with relaxed arms and hands. That anyways I am doing it, you are listening. And now as you are completely relaxed, so is there a big change in your body since since you are listening? So as now we are giving instruction to our body, it's getting relaxed and it is much better, lighter feeling. Now notice how much you hold on. If you are doing it with your body, you are doing it with your mind. So it is deliberately every moment. So author is just giving example that yes, just follow it and not to hold your body, not to hold your mind. In this relaxed, comfortable position, you say to yourself, I am willing to let go. I release. I let go. I release all tensions. I release all fear. I release all anger. I release all guilt. I release all sadness. I let go of all old limitations, because all these negative emotions are nothing but your limitations, and it is reducing the vibrations of your mind. And because of that unresourceful state, again, you're not able to choose right thought in the moment. So, first and foremost, to have that right choice, what is important is to declutter your mind, and that is your commitment to yourself. So again, author continues that say to yourself, I let go of all old limitations. I let go. I'm at peace. I am at peace with myself. I am at peace with the process of life, and I am safe. So today's our visualization will be doing based on this. So go over this exercise to do 3 times. Feel the ease of letting go. Repeat it. Whatever you feel, thoughts of difficulty coming up. It takes little practice for routine to become part of you. When you put yourself into this peaceful state first, it becomes easy for your affirmations to take hold. Now you become open and receptive to them. There is no need to struggle or stress or strain. Just relax and think the appropriate thoughts. And yes, it is easy. Now, as we are using these tools, affirmations, gratitude, now if your mind is too much cluttered, even those positive suggestions to your mind will not work. So when we first relax our mind, we let go the clutter, and then we allow new things to build in. Now, physical releasing. Sometimes we need to experience a physical let go. Experiences and emotions can get locked in the body, because obviously, as we know, emotions are nothing but energy in motion, and it is all getting transmitted to all your organs. Now, say for example, so author has given the examples like sometimes screaming in the car with all the windows rolled up can be a very releasing. If we have been struggling with our verbal expression, now beating the pillow is harmless way to release pent up anger, as it is playing, or maybe similar like doing exercise or playing tennis or running. So while ago I had pain in my shoulder for a day or two. I tried to ignore it, but it wouldn't go away. Finally, I sat down and asked myself, what is happening there? What am I feeling? I realized it feels like burning and constantly burning. That means then author is giving her example that it was like a anger. So that means anger. So what are you angry about? So ask yourself. So author says, I couldn't think of what I was angry about. So I said, well, let's see if we can find out. Then I put 2 large pillows on the bed and began to hit them with a lot of energy. After about 12 hits, I realized exactly what I was angry about. It was so clear. So I bit the pillows even harder and made some noise and released all the emotions from my body. When I go through, I felt much better, and the next day my shoulder was fine. So sometimes it is even scientifically proven that all these chronic aches and pains, they might be related to your emotions which you are holding on. And it's very important to listen to your body, understand from where it is coming up. What am I carrying in my, mind? Because otherwise we, take treatments, we treat it symptomatically, but somewhere that root cause is there and it will again come up. This is similar for autoimmune disorders and all that, where all your mind which you are carrying, whatever emotions, whatever unexpressed emotions are there, they are showing up in your body. So it is very important to understand it. It is important to release them. It is not like to hold them, because while holding, they are harming us. Now again, letting the past hold you back. So many people come to me and say they cannot enjoy today because something has happened in the past. Now, because they did not do something or they do it in a certain way in the past, they cannot live full life today. So this is very common, and most of us might even experience that something, whatever would have happened, we are still carrying it. Now, because they no longer have something they had in the past, they cannot enjoy today. Because they were hurt in the past, they will not accept love now. Because something unpleasant happened when they did something once, they are sure it will happen again today. Because they once did something that they are sorry for, they are sure that they are bad people forever. Because once someone did something to them, it is now all the other person's fault that their life is not where they want it to be. So it is all about reasons that someone did or that happened, and that is affecting your present. So because they became angry over a situation in the past, they will hold on to that self-righteousness, because someone very old experience where they were treated badly, they will never forgive and forget. So imagine it can be any situation which maybe you would be facing. Just think, because that is what is happening, which whatever has happened in the past is now affecting my present life, and definitely it will affect my future. So I'll just read one line and we'll end the reading segment. So what we often refuse to realize is that holding on to the past, no matter what it was, how awful it was, is only hurting us. They really don't care. Usually, so they, who are they? So they is in apostrophe. So they don't care. Usually, they are not even aware. We are only hurting ourselves by refusing to live in this moment the fullest. The past is over and done, and it is now cannot be changed. This is the only moment we can experience. Even when we are, having some experiences of the past, we are experiencing our memory of it in this moment as well, because that has happened once, but we are experiencing it again and again and losing the real experience of this moment in the process. So basically, it is like we are living that memory all the time, and we are not even in the present moment, and definitely our present and future is then similar like a past. So it is a very, I think, useful learning what we have read today. So we will be in our today's guided visualization for next 5 minutes. We'll be doing that releasing, exercise where whatever it is, we will try to release. And then today we will have nice gratitude segment. So based on that, we'll try to release. So just focus what you are holding, and we will now release. So start sitting in comfortable position with your spine straight and eyes closed. Start focusing on your breathing, grounding energy from Mother Earth is stabilizing you. Now we'll be doing 3 cycles of box breathing. Take a deep inhale, hold for a moment, and slowly exhale. Deep inhale, hold for a moment, and slowly exhale. One more time. Deep inhale, hold for a moment, and slowly exhale. Let your mind and body relax completely in this moment. And now, as you're breathing in, you're inhaling peace. And as you are breathing out, you're exhaling any tension. Now, just in this moment, pay attention to your old thought patterns or beliefs or old experiences about people which are occupying your mind. Just observe neutrally, no judgments. And now imagine that all these old past experiences, beliefs, and negative emotions are getting aggregated in your head as black, round structure. And as you are, it's like gas. And as you are breathing out in your exhale, you are releasing it out of your system. Continue doing it. All those negative frequencies are leaving your body, and like a black gas, it is coming out, going up towards the sky, and slowly it is moving away, and then slowly getting disappeared from your vision. Keep doing it till even the last particle is moving out from your system. And keep breathing in and out. And as it moves out completely, you feel lighter. You say to yourself, I release whatever is not serving me with joy and gratitude. And now I am open to all the new possibilities, all positive feelings, and with gratitude, I am ready to receive from the universe. And you can feel your body lighter. There's a smile on your face, and you're feeling calm, peaceful, at the same time confident as you are walking towards your higher version with all new possibilities and all the positive thoughts which are supporting your future. And with this, we will try to come back to the present moment. Slowly wiggle your toes and fingers, rub your palm, keep it on your eyes and face, and slowly open your eyes. So now, as we have understood that how it is important to release all this clutter, I hope you would have felt light. There is a shift in, mind when we keep on doing this. And as author says, always remember this, your mind is like a child. We have to keep doing things as we, keep telling our child, do this, new habits as we instill. It takes time. So mind is same like that. You have to, you know, do this because it's a process, and that's why we are doing it every single day. And now, with the same energies, as now we are having this lighter feeling, what we'll do is today is gratitude segment. Now, for the gratitude, as we learned that all this is with self compassion, self love. Our mind is like a child. So I don't want to criticize, okay, my inner child. That is called as inner child, our subconscious mind. I have to have a strong connection with my inner child. So today what we'll do is we'll write gratitude in a little different way. So we still have 6 7 minutes. So I will write letter to my inner child. That means my subconscious mind. You can write it, my dear inner child, or maybe you take your name and little XYZ. So to that child, about what? Now about having the gratitude that till now you were holding so much, so many experiences, whatever negative ones, lot many hurts from people, from situation. Now I acknowledge that you have holded it maybe for some reason. I really don't know. But now I want you to thank for being with me. And now I want you to release all that and look for the new possibilities. So you will write it, address your inner child, have that connection. Because unless and until you have that connection, will not be able to every time, train it. Without a connection, there won't be training. Same with the kids also. Now we always say we have to have a good bond. Then they will listen to you. So same, first make a good bond with your inner child. So give a gratitude that whatever until now you were holding this, it's absolutely okay. But right now, we really don't need this. Team up with your inner child, have that bond, and then we'll build on new, because our 1 or 2 days after, our new chapter will be how to build new possibilities. So once we are removing all the clutter, then that new possibility one will come. So now last 5 minutes, we'll be writing gratitude letter to our inner child. So write it, and it is little different, but yes, you will love this activity, because as we keep doing, we'll obviously experience that inner shift, and which is really important. And at the end, I would like you to, in just one word, mention how did you feel? What was your experience after this releasing visualization and letter? So we'll just write it. Okay, so you can keep writing, but yes, there's last 1 minute. So you can just mention that what was that one feeling, you got when you were connecting to your mind like a child. And even if, as we learned, even if it resists, it's okay. With love, with gratitude, we just have to, keep saying these things to your own mind that yes, now we will release as it is not helping us to grow. So, what was that one feeling which you could mention you felt today? So, anything, any responses in the chat box, and then we will end our today's session. So, how did you feel? Did you feel connected, or was there a resistance? Or if what was that feeling when you thought that, yes, I'm releasing and it is giving you peace or that lightness or that calm? So, how was it? Just think, feeling free and light. Now, why we are identifying this? Because peace, because we want this feeling. And once we name it, my aim will be moving towards it. So, whenever next time that resistance will come from your mind, or whenever that we have to anchor this, that means we have to remember calm, peace, this freeness, this light feeling, which we really want. So, then what it takes to get this feeling is this release exercise, this connection. So, that will remind you all the time. So we need to anchor these moments that yes, this is the way, this is the way I want to feel. So let's anchor these feelings into this moment and remind ourselves that yes, when I keep on working myself, this is my goal. I want to become that, I want to experience that peace, that calmness, that freeness, and with which I will build on my new future with lots of creativity. So, with all these learnings and all positivity, we'll end today's session. Uh, and then tomorrow, again, same time, same link, we'll be reading further and experiencing new learnings. Thank you so much. Have a great positive day. Bye bye.